Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If you are a new subscriber, welcome, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also share with a friend. Everything that I use in this video will be listed down below, as well as all of my social medias. Let's get straight to the video. First, I'm going to start off by outlining the bottom portion of my brows. I'm following the direction that my natural brows grow, and I'm just outlining the bottom portion, making sure I keep that line as straight as possible. Then I'm adding some lines in the front to add like a little bit of hairs. I have hair there, but they're very fine. And I'm going to add a line at the top as well. And instead of having my natural pointy arch, I'm going to round it. And I'm making sure that I keep it nice and natural looking. And I'm going to go ahead and fill in all the areas that need to be filled in. Not too dark. And I'm going to repeat the same steps on the opposite side. And your brows are supposed to be sisters, not twins, but I like mine to be as close as possible. So I'm just going to follow the same steps that I did on the opposite side. Now I'm going to go in with my first concealer, and I'm starting at the arch, and I'm adding a little bit at a time, and I'm making sure that I take my time because I want that line to be super crispy. You can use this same concealer for the whole entire brow if you choose to, but I like to use two different concealers. The concealer acts as a eyeshadow base, and you want to make sure that you always put down any type of concealer or eyeshadow base before putting on any eyeshadows because you don't want to stain your lids. You can use whatever concealer you like. I like to use this one because it's not too light. I don't like that halo look. It just gives me the right type of brightness. And now I'm just going to take a brush and blend that in, making sure that I really take my time and not rush when it comes to getting closer to my brows because I don't want to mess up none of the lines and have to redo anything. Now I'm going in with my second concealer, and I like to use this one because it's closest to my skin tone, and I like to just use this one in the front portion of my eyebrows and then drag down to the front portion of my lids. Again, you can use one if you want, but I like the way this naturally looks. So if I did want to just not put on any eyeshadow and just set it with some powder, it'll look more natural. And I just love the way that both of these concealers blend together perfectly. And I'm going to use my foundation today to clean up the top portion of my brows. I normally go in with that second concealer, but sometimes I just want to switch it up. And I'm just going to use the foundation shade. And I love the way that this looks even better than I do the concealer. So I may every once in a while switch between this and the concealer. But I'm making sure that I take my time with this product because I don't want to over clean up my brows and then have a lot to go back and fix. Now I'm just blending that out and making sure that everything is nicely blended before moving on to my eyeshadow. And I love the way that this foundation blends perfectly with my skin tone. So I'm going in with this new palette that I got. I made a haul right before this video, and you will see how the inside of the palette looks, excuse me. And I'm going in with that darker green shade, and I'm just adding that to the outer portion of my lid and then blending it across my crease. And I'm going to do this until I get that desired color that I want. This is my first time using this palette, and at first I was kind of like iffy about it, thinking that the colors was a little patchy. The only thing is you do have to build these colors up just a little bit for them to properly show through. And as you can see, me adding a little more green to it really made a difference. And now I'm going in with the second green shade, which everything that I use will be listed down below. And I'm just adding that as a transition color, but it didn't really make a difference because the greens, they wasn't the same, but it showed up the same. But it made a difference in person, but on camera, not too much. And I'm just making sure that I blend those two shades together so I don't have any harsh lines. And then I'm going to go back in with that darker green shade to kind of deepen that green up a little more. So it basically is kind of like I'm giving myself a green smoky eye. My goal was not to do a cut crease, it was to add a little bit of glitter, but I just went ahead and used all the greens in this palette. So you can remove some of that green off the lid if you're going to be doing a cut crease so that it won't show through when you go ahead and add in on your concealer, but I wasn't too worried about it showing through. And now I'm just doing the cut crease, and I started off by doing it regular, and then I just made a guide to really help along the process of me doing a cut crease. And I'm just using stamping motions to make sure that the line is crispy. And now I'm just tapping in some more of that darker green, and this is just to clean up the line a little bit so that it's not super perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and continue to blend that out before going in with my next shade. And just this by itself, I love it. Now I'm going in with another green in that palette, and I'm just adding that right on top of that dark green as well as a little over that crease. And I'm keeping it mainly in this same little spot because I don't want it to be all over the lid. And then I'm just packing that on so that that color really show through. Always making sure that I go back in and blend all those shades together so I don't have any harsh lines. And I could have kept it like this, but I wanted to be a little extra, and I went in with that little white powder that was in there, and I added this not all over the lid but kept it under the crease. I love the way that this turned out, and I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side off camera. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and let you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and I will talk to you at the end. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. Comment down below what you think about this eyeshadow palette. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also share with a friend. See you in the next video.